Hey guys, this is Karthik Kantwal from Apex Finsoft and I'm back with your daily dose of charts for tomorrow's trading session with the equity watch list as usual along with the index outlook for tomorrow as well. Now today again, just like the last couple of days, we had a gap up sustained and then again tried to push higher. So on the index side of things, there was not really as much of what I would suggest, what not suggest, but rather what I would refer to as good trading opportunities. There was if you are being very aggressive, you could have scalped let's say 40-50 points consistently on bank nifty, but that's not my kind of trading style, so I didn't really have a lot of trades today. I was a bit active on the equity side, but apart from that it was a slow day for me. I hope it was a good green day for you. Now, starting with the new trades for tomorrow, the first one that we have is M&M. We are going to go for a long because we have fresh high low formation, and it has seemed to be sustained this gap up was high, but after that filled the gap and then again the buying pressure kicked in. So it seems that this swing high that it broke at 610 has been sustained. So we are going to go for a long at 610, stop loss at 602, ideal targets 1% on the upside. Moving on to the second one, ACC. ACC, we are going to go for shorts near its all-time high, which is 1700. Pretty much exactly at that, because that is a strong supply zone as well at this point of time, and a good psychological resistance too. And even after a gap up, I guess it can be triggered in I guess around 10:30, 11 a.m. tomorrow. So in the small profit booking that the market can see, if there's a big gap up opening and it tries to fill the gap, then we can book a quick 1% and be out of the trade. So what we have is a short at 1700, as I said, stop loss at 1720, ideal targets 1% on the downside, not upside. The third one is Jubilant Foods. Jubilant Foods are similar to M&M. Previous swing high has been broken and it's consistently pushing higher. So we have an aggressive long planned at 2300, stop loss at 2275, and ideal targets 1% on the upside. The fourth one is Asian Paints. Now, Asian Paints, it was in a trading range between 2235 to 2160 or 2150, and that trading range जो भी side break होता है, you can go for directional positional trade in that direction, because 1 hour का time frame है. So the holding period is also going to be of such magnitude. But what we have for tomorrow is an entry in the middle of the range at 2200. It is a long bias entry because it had a gap up, it has filled the gap, but then the selling pressure has not really kicked in yet. So we have a long at 2200, stop loss at 2175, ideal targets 1% on the upside. The final equity script that we have is PEL. PEL, similar to M&M and Jubilant Foods, has broken the previous swing high at 1360, and it has sustained that level as well today, as you can see. So what we have for tomorrow is a long at 1360, stop loss at 1345, and ideal targets 1% on the upside. Now moving on to the second segment that we discussed, which is the indices. On indices, well, if you have been tracking the US elections, you'll know of course that Mr. Biden has won. So the market, especially the US market, if I must say, has been witnessing big bull runs, and even today as we speak, I guess Dow is 1500 points up. So of course tomorrow we are going to have a big gap up opening, so I do not have any aggressive levels for the indices for tomorrow, except of course every pullback is an opportunity to go for longs, as like one that we had today on the indices too. We had a gap up opening, small pullback, tried to fill the gap, failed, strong bullish candles, and then it went up again, broke the day high. Now talking about Nifty option chain may you have resistance at 12600. Now I have considered a bit further away, trying to factor in for the gap up opening. So 12500 actually here, but I have taken 12600. So 12600 is my immediate resistance with 692,000 added contracts. Significant is 12800 with 815,000 added contracts. On the support side, you have 12400 with 1.9 million added contracts. Significant at 12300 with 2.2 million added contracts. Of course, keeping in mind the gap of 12400, 12300 to break nahi hoga, but on the upside, if 12600 is broken, I guess you can go for good long trades, or if 12500 के आसपास open होकर sustain होता है, again you can go for good long trades. Moving to the second index, that is Bank Nifty. Similar to Nifty, gap up opening, try to fill the gap, didn't break the low, and then again broke the day high instead and pushed on in the upwards direction. So no aggressive trades as per the chart for tomorrow, except for just the general bias that every pullback can be a potential long entry. Now talking about the option chain, we have resistance immediate at 27,800, about 200 points away, with 150,000 added contracts. Significant at 28,000, about 400 points away, with 481,000 added contracts. On the support side, you have immediate at 27,500 with 358,000 added contracts, and significant at 27,200 with 208,000 added contracts. Now, one thing I would like to specifically put out for tomorrow is that tomorrow can be a very volatile trading session, because all the information that has been fed into the global markets is going to be factored into our markets at the opening session in the form of a gap. So what happens after that gap is going to be very, very important, especially the first 45 minutes, 45 to 60 minutes of the trading hour. So if you are comfortable following pure price action, analytical methods or price action concepts, then I would suggest switching to a smaller time frame for tomorrow with about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maximum of 15 minutes, and coming out with whatever small targets that you are having with a respectable risk reward ratio. Now this marks the end of today's video, guys. This is all that I have to share with you for tomorrow. As usual, if you want all of these charts, don't forget to check out the Telegram channel at the rate ApexFinServe. And do I need to say it again? You can find us on Instagram and Twitter as well with the same handle at the rate ApexFinServe. So hit us up, follow, like, and follow our content there as well. It keeps us going. As usual, if you have watched the entire video and you're still here with me, don't forget to leave a like and a good comment. Press that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell notification icon as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a wonderful trading session tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.